Sorry, you can't get in here.
What do you mean I can't go in there?
I don't know if you've already come here to the restaurant. Do you already know the dishes? The price is very expensive. The drink lasts very expensive. And looking at you, you are already old. There are a lot of gentlemen coming in and they have a heart attack when they see the price.
Do you mean that I can't afford to pay? That's it?
Exactly. You can see it just by looking. Its smell, you can see that the smell is of the poor. Better you don't even enter either.
Poor, I can't afford it.
But I'm speaking for your good, sir. Here the food is very expensive. You won't be able to pay. You can take your poor energy to your home. Everything you have transmits poverty. So I'm afraid you have a heart attack. Take care, of your health. You can go back to your house, because we don't receive people of your kind here. There are people of high standard, right?
High standard?
High standard. You certainly are not and will not be. I don't know. You almost leaving.
I'm seeing your pattern.
Imagine.
Gabriel, hi. Good afternoon, sir. Okay, license. Sorry to interrupt your subject. It's because Mrs. Clarence is ordering that special dish, but the kitchen staff said they can't do it now. Solve this for me, please.
I already want to solve everything right.
Thanks. I'll solve it with him. Thanks. Sir, I'm sorry, I've interrupted, but you, enters?
Yes, unfortunately he said I couldn't enter.
What do you mean you can't get in? No, sir, let's go. I'm going to answer you. You will choose what you want to eat, drink. Mr. Antonio, it's better for you to stay here in the outdoor area of our restaurant, which is more airy, okay?
Oh, thank you very much. You're a very kind girl, okay?
I thank you. Look, you feel free that I just go in there quickly and come back to take your order.
Oh, that's okay.
Nothing.
Carol, huh?
Everything is great.
Let's talk a little bit. Quickly, a basic thing.
You can talk, Gabriel.
I was solving it with this disgusting old man out there, wasn't it? Because I don't want him to come in here and now you're going to bring him into the establishment? It's a census, right? The least you have to work here.
Gabriel, what has your Joao already said to us? That we need to serve all customers well and see man.
There will be no money to pay. Will you put in your salary? Because a glass here is 400, 500 reais. There are drinks that cost 1,000 reais. Will he have money to pay? He won't have the money to pay.
Who sees a face does not see a heart, Gabriel. We need to serve the customer well.
Yes, it really is. You were right. You can go back to your chores. Imagine. You can go back to your chores, my love. That I'm going to treat him as he deserves, okay? You can rest assured. So, what was I talking to you out there? That I didn't want you to come in, right? But since you entered, I'm going to serve you the way you deserve. So I'm going to pull up the menu here. Do you have anything to drink?
Yes, I'd like you to bring some still water.
Very cheap. We work with cheap drinks. No. We work with drinks with air, etiquette, Jack Daniels, Chivas.
So, an orange juice, can it be?
I just said, we work on drinks with apples. Does orange juice have maca? The orange has no maca. So you have to order some drink, something. Wine, we work with wine.
Wine. You can bring me a 30-year-old wine.
Okay, I'm just going to warn you beforehand so you don't get a shock later, when the bill arrives. A glass of 30 years old wine here is 400 reais. Will you want money to pay 400 reais for a glass?
Sir, please bring the wine to me.
Of course, for sure. We don't work with podrão. We don't work with salty wood. We don't work with pie. We work with quality food.
Ah, so bring a moqueca? Fancy.
Fancy.
And with plenty of olive oil.
Absolutely. Everything here. Okay, just wait.
And don't forget desserts and all.
Pig's son. It seems that he will know the difference between a wine and a grape juice. I'll give you some grape juice. I'm still going to win on top. Son of the pig, you will have your wine.
I have to clean some tables there. I'll already deliver his order. The request of the Lord. Just don't drink.
So you mean your manager named my drink, right?
Unfortunately.
But don't worry, I won't comment on anything so you don't lose your job.
That's it.
Everything right there with the request. Would you like to ask for anything else? is,
I would like to ask for the bill.
I want to ask for the bill. First time you asked to pay now. But, it's, endorsement. Do you want card, debit, Pix, what will it be?
I'm going to use the card.
So okay, debit? I want to see it. If I don't have money, you'll see me. That's what I've been saying since the beginning.
The function is debit.
Endorsement, debit. Here, oh.
All this?
I warned you.
But, the water that didn't come. Is, the mocaker that didn't come either.
To say that you won't have money to pay, after asking for everything, to see the price? You will pay, yes. Oh. Here's the card. I want you to make the payment. Because the money is there, you just have to pay.
Don't worry.
I have 2,400 reais there for you.
I will pay, yes.
Whoops, now there will be no money to pay. You won't have money to pay and I'm going to call the police. I'm going to call the police for you, because of the lack of census attitude that you have. Because where have you seen it? A renowned 5-star Michelin restaurant doesn't have the money to pay for a glass of wine? You don't have a census, do you? You've already had shame on your face, that's right.
That's absurd. I didn't refuse to pay anything.
This is a matter of sense, not absurd. You are a stick in my blood. If you don't pay, the police will come here and take you to jail, which is what you deserve. You are a poor, old, disgusting deadbeat. The police will.
Were you already leaving? I heard that you were already leaving.
Wait, Dad.
Father? You didn't introduce it, Dad?
No, he is a very humble person. But then, we even gave him this wine here by courtesy of the house.
Ah, that's good. I didn't have time to talk to you.
Imagine. I needed it too, because we see that it's a face of the other.
But when I need to be away for a while, then I asked my father, for now, to take a look, stay here this week, until we promote someone.
I understood, but you can be sure that he was very well attended. I attended to him, I promoted him, didn't I?
Ah, that's good.
What's your name again?
Son, Antonio.
Antonio. I took very good care of your Antonio.
Son, I arrived here at your establishment and the reception was not the best.
How so?
I knew you were going to attend me to some function.
This boy, unfortunately, did not serve me well.
And me? I attended to your good. I think you are confused. It must have been someone else.
Gabriel is an excellent employee, as is Dona Carol.
I agree with Dona Carol, she was very kind, but I started to be judged by my clothes, by her appearance.
But, you've got that shirt there, Dad.
You know that shirt was a gift from your mother. I know the shirt is worn out, undressed. But I love this shirt, you know?
And I've already given you so many gifts. It has to go there.
I know, son, I like the gifts you give me. But I have a special affection for this shirt. But it does not give the right to arrive at the establishment and be mistreated by this boy.
Well, that's what I'm thinking about here now. What do you mean? You said that he...
By the way, my son, I'm going to say something even more serious. He even baptized the drink, brother. He asked this girl, so kind, so polite, to serve me.
What do you know that I hit?
Unbearable smell of pepper here.
Anyone feels it. Do you want to taste it, too? What is that?
The smell is good, it's wonderful.
A 30-year-old wine doesn't have that smell.
What is that?
That's it, very well.
That's it. I think you're not good to be on this side, so.
And if you really want to promote someone, I guess that's not the person, boy. He is not in a position to be promoted in this company, my son. He doesn't know how to deal with the public. He judges people by their appearance.
I thought Gabriel would be the most ideal for promotion here, but I agree with you. Well, now we have to look for someone, then.
I think we won't have this trouble of looking for someone, my son. We have a qualified person here who has a primordial knowledge, which is respect for people. It knows how to receive, with category, with cordiality, minimum professionalism that a person needs to know when he is working in the establishment, like this. Dona Carol, that's the name, right?
You. Are you sure that you think that about my service?
Absolute.
I thought, the idea is perfect.
Look, you can be sure that I will not disappoint you.
Then we go to the office to accept your promotion.
Oh, and about that.
Are you going to pass her in front of me? Have you worked here for years? I strive for nothing?
As for your other employee, I suggest you enroll him in a training school to meet that.
Yes, I leave that to you. Let's go, Mrs. Carroll.
You know, I don't want to work here anymore because of this dirty face.
They are giving you an opportunity to improve as a human being. What about you? What would you do if you were in my place and received such hostile care like this? Leave a comment.